Do you like tabletop games? Do you like card games? Do you like board games? If you answered yes to any of those questions, well then do I have something for you. I'm Rob from Stage Tower Games, and I am making this video to announce the official launch of my Patreon page. The link will be down in the description of this video, as well as across all the social media channels and all that. And with it is a way for me to produce more content for you guys to see and to access of all different types. It is essentially a place for me to give you guys extra content, behind the scenes content, and even more based on your guys' feedbacks and support. The support from you guys will help grow the channel and help produce more content to give you guys in the long haul. So with that, let's kind of go over some of the stuff that you can actually see on that channel. If you are a fan of tabletop content, well, there's quite a few things on there for you. All my recorded VODs for my playthrough streams of Age of Ashes, my Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign, will be on that Patreon page. You will see, if you go to my YouTube, that Season 2, Season 3, and part of Season 4 are on YouTube publicly, but halfway through Season 4 and onward, those VODs will only be on the Patreon page. Now, you can always watch the stream live on Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, it'll be up on the Patreon page sometime in the following week. This will also apply potentially to any future campaigns, be it Pathfinder, City of Mist, Starfinder, or what have you. On top of that, there'll also be GM prep videos. There'll be spoiler videos, kind of me talking about some of the battles in the campaign from a GM perspective, about how I played it, how I prepared for it, and my thought process behind it. So if you want to see some behind the scenes action, some spoilers about the campaign as a whole, those videos will also be available on the Patreon for select tiers. Now, if you like card games, well, as I'm sure you may have seen on my channel, we have Marvel Champions, we have Arkham Horror, we may even have more games coming out there. Earthborn Rangers coming out, that might show up on the channel quite a bit, potentially. So there's a lot of games to play, and my plan is to produce more of that as well for you to enjoy on the Patreon. So recently I have joined the Marvel Champions Solo League, and I play on it. It's a weekly competition for you based on specific deck building strategies. You decide what the task is at hand. Now, the way I have it working is I have a video where I talk about my deck building ideas and tips, and then I have 3 games that I play that are the official recorded games for that week. One of those games will be put on the public YouTube channel for everybody to enjoy, but the other 2 games will be on the Patreon page only. This will allow you to get a taste for those that want to see it on YouTube, but if you want more, well, there's a place for that over there. This similar kind of flavor of extra games and deck building tips and strategies kind of content will be on the Patreon page for the most part. There'll be some of it on the main YouTube, but there will be exclusive videos just for the Patreon. And this will also kind of broaden out to any potential other card games in the future. Lastly, board games. While board games is not directly on the channel, if you take a look behind me, you can see there are quite a lot of board games on my wall. I have quite a collection, and I'm quite a fan of board games. I'm trying to play more, especially through Tabletop Simulator, to kind of show you guys some of these games. Eventually, I hope to maybe record some in person, like with actual setup. That will take some time. But until then, Tabletop Simulator will have to do. Those kind of games will be also either on the YouTube, and there'll be exclusive content, exclusive games, tips. If it's a game that has a bit of a story, could be a spoiler, like the Pandemic series, those could be on the Patreon page. That way spoilers will not be on the public channel for those that may want to not ruin the story campaign for them. Gloomhaven, for instance, is another popular game that I really love. I know Frosthaven is coming out. So those are potential games that will show up on the channel or on the Patreon page. So, as of the launch of this video, we have quite a bit of content. We have over 6 different videos for the Pathfinder 2e campaign, as well as 6 additional videos for Marvel Champions. That is over 12 videos, that's about 12 videos, possibly even more by the time this video comes out, of content out there on the Patreon page that you can easily look at and explore and enjoy. And while enjoying it also helps support me. It comes in various tiers. Tier prices are $5, $10, and $25. And all the details for each individual tier will be on the Patreon itself. Now, I will pause for a moment because you may see there is an exclusive tier, a special tier, a prestigious tier. It is a tier that you can work on, where I will essentially run a game for you guys. I'll run a campaign for you guys. It is costly because essentially will be me taking up some time to run a full-blown campaign for you. But the offer is out there in case you want to. And I will work with you and your friends to however you want to formulate and play the game. So, with all that, we have tons of additional content, tons of ways to get in touch with me, as well as tons of ways to help support me. And by supporting me, I can help give you back more content and more things for you to enjoy as well. As always, I thank everybody out there who watches my channels, who likes, who comments, subscribers. You guys mean a lot to me, and I'm glad to see that people are enjoying the tabletop content, they're enjoying the Pathfinder content, and so forth. And I hope to do more of that in the future, and this is just one step to help generate more videos and to kind of help build what I hope to be a strong brand in the future for years to come. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys either here on YouTube or over on the Patreon page. Thank you.